Hello everyone, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. Happy Tuesday. I am here with some specials. It is the first Tuesday of the month, which means Stampin Up has all its new releases come out. We have a sweet promotions, so buy one get one 50% off for all sweets or products that are in our sweets, so that's very exciting. And we also have 2 new kits, so I have ordered one and I'm going to show them to you before we start playing with the, if I can grab it, with the Wildflower birthday suite. I thought I would choose a suite, and this is some of the papers, which are all gold and lovely, but I thought, considering we're celebrating sweets this month with our special, I would grab out a suite and we can play with it. So I have previously played with this suite in videos, but it's such a beautiful suite and you can make so many easy cards with the Wildflower birthday suite. I thought, let's pull it out again, and I was actually looking, and this suite is on last chance. There is only one product on the last chance list, which are the party dots, but that puts the whole suite on the last chance list. But you can still get the paper, stamp set dies, and the gold open weave ribbon or trim. What do they call it? Open weave trim, which is really pretty. We've previously had a silver one, but I like the gold one because it goes so well with the suite. And with this suite, we also have the dies. Love having a set of number dies. And we have the stamp set, which I have used quite a bit. So I am playing with that second. That is not what I'm playing with first up. But if you've come in, heard me ramble for a little bit, please make sure you're saying hi, whether you're watching me live or watching me on the replay. I'd love you to say hi. I do see your comments and I do try to reply to those who say hi on the replay. So did you have a crafty weekend? I was meant to have a crafty weekend, and me and my girlfriend ended up chatting for 3 and a bit hours rather than chatting and crafting. Am I surprised? No. Did I have a wonderful time? Yes, but it would have been good to make some cards, but that's okay. Right, let's flip around. I will get the iPad, show you the suites, and I'm going to show you our brand new kits before we get into making a card. So let's just do that. Hang you there for a second. Move our stand. Oh, I've also got to move a box on the floor because that's just asking for me to actually trip on it. And would you believe we have the house to ourselves today? Not even Louisa is in the house today. She's off working with David. They had meetings. Sorry about that, guys. I well and truly locked my phone. Just let me see here if we are all right. I think we are. Please tell me, can you hear me? Because sometimes when my phone does weird things, I lose sound. So please tell me you can hear me, and then I know we are all going well. Sorry, just trying to get in the right place today. Okay, let me grab up my replay video. Yes, I can see the 5 of you that are there so far, loud and clear. Thank you so much for that, Lynn. I appreciate that when I stuff things up. Just trying to There we go. Helps if I mute myself. I knew what you were saying, Lynn. That's all good. Okay. The flap of that box is hanging out and it got my leg. And we are totally not straight. Hello, Miss Beryl. How are you? Oh, we are not straight today. Let's see how we are now. Oh. We are very up the top orientated today. I'm going to move my mat. Hopefully we are still straight. Okay, I've just got my this here. It is a clean cloth, but it is stained. Okay, I appear to be a little bit behind. Okay, hi Margene, hi Kate, lovely to have you here. So, just let me pull this side back. I can give you the illusion that we are straight and everything like that, even though we actually aren't. Okay, so got the iPad out. I've got my finger marks on it as per usual. I think we need to go up a little bit here and pull this down. Perfect. Okay, so I have got up the customer page for stampinup.com.au. Depending on where you are, it will be in your prefix, whether it's .com.co.uk. I'm not sure what the actual I'm not sure what the European thing is. Is it EU? I don't know what the end of it is. Someone will tell me. Okay, so I want to show you first our sweet sale. Here we are. All sweets and sweet products. Buy one, get one 50% off. So I want to go to shop now. Now this is actually taking you, it doesn't take you directly to the store, it takes you to a page that explains the special. I am sending out an email later today. I just had some family things to deal with this morning. Nothing bad, just some scheduling issues. That's what I've been up to this morning. So product suites. This is going to show us all the product suites that are available. So starting today, all available suites and suite products from the annual catalogue and online exclusives are buy one, get one 50% off. So the dearest one you pay for and the cheaper one is 50% off. Shop for full suites and find coordinating stamps, tools, paper and embellishments. So, or if you don't want to buy the whole suite, add individual suite products to your cart and you will also get the 50% off the second item. So the details, when you shop the sale, 50% off will apply to the lower priced item. You don't have to buy a suite and suite products from all the same suite collections for the discounts to apply. So if I wanted the floral impressions paper and then I wanted the stamp set from Celebratory Sips, I could buy those and it would absolutely felicity. The cheaper item would be 50% off. So that's great that we can mix and match. The discount will appear in your cart once you've added 2 items within the sale parameters to your cart. Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick flick through here. So we've got Floral Impressions, Celebratory Sips. These are both online exclusives. Florals in Bloom, which I want to say is an online exclusive as well. I'm trying to find it in my lineup. Why isn't it jumping out at me? That's bizarre. I don't have it here. Why don't I have it here? I'll find it later. I will, I promise. No, Pretty Florals or Florals in Bloom is in the annual catalogue. Turtly cute. Beautiful gallery. Gorgeous set. Oh my God. The Kinsuki Inspirations. I have made a card using, I haven't used Turtly Cute yet, but I have used everything else, at least the designer series paper. Boho Vibes, we used that paper quite recently, or I used it quite recently in my team swaps. I'll give you a sneak peek at the card because it's sitting right next to me. So it's a great little masculine card. So there's a little sneak peek. Lovely Garden, Botanical Textures. This is an online exclusive, as is Lovely Garden as well. Yes, definitely an online exclusive. On the Go, Mixed Media Floral. They're all online exclusives. Floral Delight in the annual catalogue. Everyday Skies. I have to grab back out that paper because I was inspired, but inspired in a really weird way. Owen and I were driving on Saturday and we looked up at the sky and there was a rooster cloud. It evaporated really quickly, but there was a huge cloud in the shape of a rooster. It was quite funny. Okay, Wildflower Birthday. Now this is one I'm using today. Storybook Moments. I actually blogged a card I made in a video last night with that. Beautiful bokeh. I haven't used those butterflies enough. Maybe I play with beautiful bokeh on Thursday's video. Tell me if you like this week because I've got everything and I haven't used it. Marbled Elegance. I have the designer series paper for that. Oddly Adorable. I think I've only got the embellishments for that one. Country Woods. I definitely have the designer series paper there. Unbounded Beauty, which incorporates all the in colours from the 2024 to 2026 in colours. Thoughtful Journey, Full of Life, so fun and vibrant. Mediterranean Blooms, Wildly Flowering, Lily Pond Lane, Take to the Skies, and To Market. So there are so many products in there. So I am going to go into what we're using today, which is Wildflower Birthday. Okay, so right here, it takes us to the whole suite, so we can have a look at what is in the whole suite. So we've got the stamp set, we've got the party dots, which are on last chance and discounted. So it says the suite collection, hey Monica, it says the suite collection is on last chance because of the party dots. Everything else is available like normal except for the party dots. And would you believe I didn't, if they're there, they're still available. So we've got the paper, the open weave trim, and of course if you love the Stampin' Dies together, you can get it bundled and save 10%. Okay, let's go back. Come on. Thank you. And then we've got the dies. So that's what I'll be using soon. So that's a little look at the sweet sale. So buy one, get the second one that is of a lesser price on all sweets and sweet products. So if I wanted, and I'm not gonna, if I wanted to save some money, I could buy the die set, okay, so $47, and then buy the stamp set, and I would get it at a half price. So there's some fantastic savings where if I bought the bundle, I'm only saving 10%. But that may be your more expensive item. There are so many ways you can do it, but if you just wanted the bundle, I would separate them so you get the stamp set at half price. Okay, so let's go menu here. Let's go to our kits and see what's new. So we've got 2 new kits available, the Pop-Up Pals kit and the Make a Memory scrapbooking kit. I did think about getting the Make a Memory scrapbook kit, but I've already got my other scrapbook kit. So I just feel that if I bought it, would I use it or would I not use the other kit? So yeah, the commitment level was, oh, do I, don't I? So Pop-Up Pals, I saw these when I was in Brisbane with Monica actually. These were on display for us to look at. So you are getting you are making 4 cards, 1 each of each design. It's a super affordable kit at $17.50, and we get we get a dinosaur card, we get a monkey, we get our domestic pets, and we get islands animal. Their, what is it? It's their islands animal for, as in the country Ireland. Their animal is a unicorn. So let's have a look what is in the Pop-Up Pals kit. Someone is going to correct me because that was a huge mental blank. So we get, oh my dear word. So we get, oh, that is a beautiful card base. Those rainbows, that's for our unicorn. We get these sentiments in different languages. We get our pop-up dog and 2 cats. Oh, they're so cute. And we get our monkey and matching envelopes. They are so cute. Do you know what? I might have to buy a second kit. I'll make the first kit as is, but I may have to buy a second kit so then I can use these card fronts as designer series paper because they're super cute. What do you reckon, Mon? Or anyone else for that matter. That is super cute. Okay, our next kit is a scrapbooking kit. So it's called Make a Memory, and you get so much in this kit. They are only showing 2 pages here, but so it's $63. But the amount of papers that you get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It looks like you get 12 pieces of paper. You get die cuts, you get stickers, you get journaling cards, or they look like 3x4 cards. Let's have a look at the product detail. So you get 12 sheets of designer series paper, pattern paper pieces, printed stickers, and pre-cut images. So you can make this kit whatever you would like, and these are great layering pieces here. So you can see one of these pieces is behind here, and another one has been used as a journaling spot. So if you don't want to buy our bigger scrapbooking kits, this is a great way to dip your toe in and get a little bit of everything without making a huge commitment. But there are no instructions. There would only be suggestions. Oh, it says step-by-step instructions, but it would only be for maybe those 2 pages. So tell me what you prefer. Do you prefer the Make a Memory scrapbook kit, or do you like our Pop-Up Pals? I like both, but I went with the pop-up pals. Okay, so let's get into some scrapbooking. So I've showed you all the sweets and explained that to you. If I haven't explained anything well enough, please tell me, and I will try to explain it in a different way, so you understand. So I'm just going to flip by all of our sweets so you can have a look at those again. They're the ones that are available and in the sale. So this sale goes till the 30th of June as well. Can you believe we are in the 6th month of the year? I'm a little perplexed by that. Writing at work yesterday, the 6th month, because I do have to write dates quite a bit, or on every patient's file that I access, I have to write the date, and it's like, oh my God, can't believe it. Okay, let me take a drink and we'll work out what we might want to play with today. Okay, did I lose a party dots? No. I'm going to start with the designer series paper. So we have all of these beautiful die cuts, and we also have all of this designer series paper, some of which is already cut up. So you have these really sweet tags. How nice would it be to maybe use these two tags? What have I got in here as well? I've got lots of bits and bobs in here. Ah, these are more labels. Oh, that is just a piece. That is just a piece. Beautiful cupcake. And a nice label and a nice layering piece. Oh, that paper is delicious. Okay, so I'm just going to pop. Oh, I do have some more labels in here as well. Things we can use. I do like that idea, so I'm going to pop that there. So I have that gingham and then this one. So we have 2 sheets of each, and we do have that gold detail on one side of each sheet. Do you think I can get this next sheet? And this is really cute. I do like that. Oh, that will be a bit busy, but I do really like that piece, and really nice greenery on the back. Okay, I'm just going to leave that single sheet out because I think it's too cute. Then we have, so it's a different one. So you can see it's a different floral. But if you are so inclined to hand cut these out, I say go for it. So we have some soft sea foam here. Then we have all our little cakes, and they are so adorable. And a nice stripe. It's actually really pretty. And then we have, this is our full cut apart sheet. So I have already used a number of those, but as I said, kind of want to use those two, and I might use the cupcake because it's already there. Oh, you like the scrapbook kit? Ah, Margine, how do you already have the pop-up pals kit? Did you get that at on stage? Was that something you won? I'm very curious. Okay, now I am very carefully, I have tried to be smart, and I've got this die cut sheet completely on the backing. Now I have had things fall out here, which is why I'm corralling them in a little bag. But I think things have fallen out of the bag. I'm pretty sure I've got 2 sheets of this because I've got 2 of this. This does not want to come up. Ah, there we go. Beautiful bouquet. Now I can't pick these up. Actually, I can't pick anything up at the moment because I have lost nails. My poor nail lady injured herself, so I have sadly been suffering in her absence, but she is back now. Using one of just a single balloon, I think will end up looking really, really great. Just trying to get these in the bag. Okay, they are now secure in the bag. But I think one of these balloons, so then that'll be like 2 balloons. Let's see if I can get one out without disturbing everything else, which I don't think is going to be very possible because, oh, maybe. Okay. Haha, got it. Put those cupcakes back in. You can stay there. Just popping that off to the side. I want to cut apart these 2 pieces. Now, because this isn't for anyone in particular, using the numbers kind of doesn't work. They were talking about that today in an update. Margine, ooh, nice. That's a very good gift. Now, I didn't quite cut that perfectly. There we go. That is now perfect. And let's see if I can get that perfect again, which I did. Right. I don't think that is okay. No, not perfect, but I will fix this right now so then future me doesn't have to wrangle that piece next time. Do need a little bit more off, sadly. So how many people were at the event, Margine? In a leaders video earlier this morning, they did say there was a demonstrator event. I went, ooh, how fun. Okay. Need my scissors to lop off these sides. Oh, good. I'm glad it was fun. Hey, Beth, how are you? So do I. And I had definitely neglected this set, so I thought, why not have a play with it today when we can get some discounts on our sweet and sweet products. So there we go. Okay, they can go off to the side, and if I'm smart, I'll scoop them straight into my bin. Great, so I've got these. So I really like that edge, and I can definitely layer these up. It's got her hand just there. I don't mind that. I love seeing her whole hand, I do also like layering these up. Stamp set, where are you? Because these labels that I've got here, so I kind of like maybe using this blue label on here, like coming out from here, but just seeing what might work. Maybe happy day, because birthday is going to be a bit big. Okay, so I do need to take a little bit off this. That did not work as anticipated, but that's fine. I'm evening up this end. That's a bit better, and I definitely would like to use this cupcake. I'm very surprised I haven't wanted to use many of the florals out of this set. I suppose it's just what hasn't called me yet, really. Okay, so I've got the label. I do need to take a little bit more of this. Yeah, there we go. No, it's just not quite taking as much as what I would like. Okay, I think that's better. That's much better. Okay, there we go. So that's there for the next one. This one does have the tintiest bit of blue. Just trying to get that straight. And then a bit of the end. That's better. Okay, so I think I need to get that piece of paper out, because that means when I go to, I just use one of the kids' old brushes from when they were children, and I just, oh, lots of pieces of paper in there. I just clean out the channel just to, it does help cutting, just if you keep all the little furry bits. Now they're all over me. It does just help with your cutting. 125, that's quite a lot. Okay, all these pieces can go in the bin. Great. I'm thinking, what pink is this? This is Pretty in Pink. I was hoping it wasn't Flirty Flamingo, not my most favorite pink, but I kind of want to pick up the pink from here and stamp at least the happy, and then I will see what else we can do. This happy up here. Pop that there. Just pop it on a block. So I do pop it in the middle so I can see all the way around my label. So just going to do a test stamp. That worked well. Now, fingers crossed, we work just as well. I think I may put the day, you know. I think that'll look lovely. Happy day. Because that could be, a happy day is like a thinking of you. It could be any day for any reason. Just going to try that. Okay, that needs a bit of a removal of the manufacturing film, or the fact, yep, so that has gone nice and not shiny, so it's gone quite matte. And let's see, this, much better. So just to show you the difference, this first one's quite blobby, and the second one is more defined. Oh, did I hit the camera? So sorry. We'll see if that's good or not. So happy day. And I kind of moved, and then I will want something just here at the end. Not too far. Okay, close this because I like to flirt with disaster, but possibly not that much. And for some reason, my replay is like so behind today. Because what I am seeing is super duper behind. Now, I think I will put a little floral on the end here. And I've got a whole heap of them right at the bottom here. So let's see if I can shake. It's probably not going to work. No, these are way too clipped in. Hoping that's not a car at the front of my house, because I don't want to get up and answer the door. I can just hear a car in the street. Okay. Oh, look how cute that is. Just pop that right there. That works really well. And then that can go on there. Okay, mini dimensional, because it's a mini kind of, oh no, should be able to put a big dimensional on the back of that. I know, Bev, I'm a bit jealous. Yes, I can just fit one on. So I'm going to ask all the questions now, Marjane. What was the theme of the event? Was there a special reason for the event? We want to know all the things, because we're just gushing from the other side of the world, wishing we were there as well. Okay, that looks great there. I think I want to put one dimensional on my balloon, and then just put some glue on the end, so it's like partially up in the air. I know that makes no sense, but you know what I'm saying. Because I think a lot of you already have this suite. So maybe you need another pack of paper so you can use all of these gorgeous bits and bobs. That is perfect. Now I purposely didn't stick that down at the same time, so I wanted to get it in the right place. Oh, I do have glue right there, so I just want to put glue there, hopefully not getting an avalanche of glue. I just want to hold that down. That has gone down quite nicely. It has oozed a little bit, but that's also fine. I think I want to put this piece on dimensionals as well. Not stick it down yet, but pop it on dimensionals. And just 3, so 1 each side and 1 in the middle, no saggy middles. There we go. Okay, great, great, great. Now I've got to work out what I'm putting this on. Now, I know I said I haven't used many florals, but I do have this floral piece here. I think I need a card base because I'm going to either go too wide or too tall with this. What were my colours again? Soft sea foam gold. I wonder if I used basic beige, whether that would work well with what we're thinking. Okay. Just fold this and see where we get to. Sorry, I'm feeling my camera is very high today compared to where it normally is. Ooh, now that does fit quite nicely right there, but then that makes that too high. Maybe the happy day is going at the bottom, and maybe for the stamp, just want to add some texture to the background. So maybe using this banner, which I love, will add that detail to the background without too much, because what I will do, I will use a Versamark ink, so we just get a watermark look. Okay, so pick this up. I'm happy with that orientation, just the back needs stamping, embossing, any of those things, and I just thought some quick stamping with Versamark would be perfect. Okay, got my Versamark pad. I'm just going to move it down because it doesn't feel right. Okay. Now I can see where I have stamped. This will take a little bit of time to develop for you, but I can see exactly where I have stamped. It'll just be really quite subtle. I could have done it in basic beige ink, but we're past that point now. I did that a bit straight. Just let me have a look here. Okay. I'm guessing just having this on the sides, besides the bottom part, is going to be most important, because you're not really going to see it because we've got our tags there. So what we can do is kind of do into the middle and then off to the sides from there. And then off to the sides. Just giving it a bit of a different look. No specific theme. We learned about how people run events using kit, about how the rewards program can be used with monthly clubs, and we got to see a few sneak peeks. They wanted us to test out a smaller event, one that those who are closer would be invited to. Oh, nice. That sounds fantastic. So I'm hoping you can actually start to see this stamping just a little bit. And then I think I will do just one more. I'm so glad I didn't use basic beiging, because I have made a little bit of a spectacle, and I'm glad I'm covering it over, but it's just texture in the background. That's all we're creating. Okay, so that can go off to the side, lid on my Versamark. I'm going to bring this up so hopefully you can see the stampy mess I have made. No. Oh, good. They used almost every table they had. Oh, wow. And a mini tour. That's great. So you can see what I've done there. And as I said, oh, I need to put a little bit more up here. It's the thing. You can see where you may have missed places. So one there and one here. So I think the only thing I'm not going to use is the dies, but if you run out of these tags, we do also have the banners and the string here, and you've got your tassels as well. So you can definitely do something with that. Can I just do a little tie here at the top of the banner? Just doing a little knot, because it does go quite small. So this is quite big, but I will use that. And this is really simple to use. You can use it in the background, or I'm going to use it at the top of one of the tags. Lid on. Over here, get my glue here. Yeah, that is one place I would be really excited to tour. I think just to see how the, I think this needs to go up a little bit, just to fit my happy day at the bottom. Perfect. There's no glue there. No one saw anything of the sort. How are we going? Just checking on the time. Now, as I finish up this one, I do the second project with the cupcake. So I kind of had that chosen before. I actually wanted to put this second one on a dimensional, but it's stuck down now, but we do have the height in that one. And what I was thinking of was putting this here, but smaller, obviously. Not as many wings. Two and three. There we go. And this can just kind of, maybe not overlap quite that much. Let me see how I have done with this. Not too bad. That's pretty straight. Oh, that can just go back there for the moment. And of course we've got the party dots we can use as well. So just the tinsiest bit here. Don't drop it and then cut your finger. Oh, I think that is really cute just at the top. Just a little bit different texture. Glue dot, I think, for this one. If I can grab one out, that'd be great. And I think I'm going to put, like, fold it up a little bit and put the glue dot on the project. And then bring the open weave trim to the glue dot. So that can go there, and then this can go on like that. Isn't that just so much easier? Oh, that's really cute. Now the dots. Can someone come and look at my desk and find them, please? Here they are. So I haven't, I've used a little bit of peach over here, just wondering what might work, because I don't want to put pool party on pool party, so I think I am going to pull out some of that peach pie . Okay, I think that is really cute. Tell me what you think. Think that is still, it's a great celebration card. And I love that this has popped up and that string is like floating. Okay, so next I've got my cupcake and it has some flowers on it already. Just going to have a look in here and see what I already have cut up and ready to rock and roll. because why not use stuff that we already have? Although I would have to trim that edge off. Kind of like that gold blue one, maybe at the top. Because then I'm picking up all of the colours. And I'm using 3. So I'm using 3 strips. Okay, grab down my trimmer. Take this, I think it was a little polka dot edge. Done. Perfect. If it wants to come off, which it doesn't. And then I've got this diagonal stripe that was perfectly along the edge. Okay, so I do have 2 labels, but I'm thinking this one here might work really well. So this is more of the pool party colour. Great, lovely. So that kind of works, even though it's 4 labels now. One of them is actually going to be the sentiment. Looking at this, I wonder if a peach pie card base would work. Thank you, Margine. Thank you, Bev. Oh, now, feel free to say, no, Ellen, too much, because I'm already kind of thinking it. And I think this may be a landscape kind of card. Oh, that actually works really quite well. And then we can have the sentiment label like here or on the other side. Doesn't really matter, or we don't use it at all. Now, I don't like that colour. Maybe if I go with the soft seafoam, because the soft seafoam is a really nice neutral green. And we've got it in the background here. And would you believe I already have a card front that I prepared earlier. Okay. Oh, now that works. I quite like that, actually. Tell me what you think. And I do like that pop of floral, and I do like the polka dot, because I'm a sucker for polka dot and for a diagonal stripe. And I could put Cake Day. It's got cupcake. Or I could put Make a Wish. Like I could just put Make a Wish just there. And then maybe a banner or 2. Or maybe the banners might be too much. I'm actually really quite happy with that layout. So this is going on dimensionals. I'm not going to not do that this time. Okay. And then the rest of it will actually be flat. What do you think about adding some banners again to the background? Or is that too much? And that one, perfect. Okay, these can go back in here because we're definitely not using them. And the other label is there. Perfect. Okay. No banners. Okay. No banners. I can do that. I do have, I'm just looking, do have some flowers, but I don't know, maybe Bev's right and we just leave it. I am going to have some trust and just start popping this down. Now, I'm not a particular fan of using wet glue on foil. I'll show you exactly why, because it happened on the last card. Do you know what I need to do before I do all of this? I need to fold my card, and then I will show you why I'm not a fan of using wet glue when you have foiled pieces. Okay. That way, landscape. Okay, hopefully I can show you this. So just here, I have a blob of glue, and you can actually see the blob of glue through the foil. And I just don't like the way it looks, which is why I just chose to use Stampin' Seal for this piece. Okay. And it still gives me repositioning space and time. Okay, that one there. And I can lay this down. I don't mind that one in the middle. Or do I push it? It's just it's got a dodgy corner. I can't remember how I had it. It's all okay. All okay. This again. Now, doesn't matter. No. But I only want to put glue on the top side because I want to, maybe I tuck this under first. Pop this down first. Tick, pull. What? Now, there was a reason why I did tip that around. Pull that up. Oh, that is really crooked, Ellen. Really crooked. Just going to see if I can carefully pull this up. Just needed to get enough that I can grab it. Oh. That's a little bit better, not perfect, but certainly not as wonky as before. This, plonk this on. Now, what colour am I going to stamp my Make-A-Wish? or do I stamp it on something then hand cut it out? If I don't like it straight on, I can certainly hand cut it out. Love the layers on this, and I love how a couple of them are just sitting up as well, because they're not totally adhered down. They've just got edges on them. T-square ruler. Oh, not too shabby at all. Okay, so let me pop this on a block. That's going to be helpful. So make a wish just here. Do I pull out this blue, which is blueberry bushel, which I don't actually use too much, but I think it's a dark enough color with this that we're going to get a really nice contrast. Okay, I've got my spare piece so we can see how it is looking. That banner can go out of the way. My day can go out of the way. Okay. Let's just do a bit of cleanup first, hey? Just get that ink off the block. Whoops. Oh, that is quite nice and dark. So this is a black substitute for this card because there is no black details. We've really only got, yes, Bev, you were right, no banners, definitely don't need it. That looks great. We will need some party dots, but I think, or I could use party dots, or I can use the loose gold sequins. So I don't know where the party dots ended up again. I like losing them apparently. On my desk in full view. Ah, found them. So gold, or I could pick up the pink or pick up that peach again, the peach pie. Where is my tool to start off with? I'm just playing to see how I think it will look. What do we think of that? They're not actually pressed down, so they can definitely come off. I was just thinking, because we've got like 3 hits of gold in the dots in the stripes and then on the cupcake, maybe we didn't need any more gold. That's weird. That pink looks so washed out on my video compared to real life. How bizarre. Definitely finished with my glue. Just put things away while I'm waiting for your guys' expert opinions. As I put my arm totally across there, not helpful. That's what okay. So maybe keep these two here or put these two over on the cupcake piece. Look, I can always try and put them back. Now that one did rip the tiniest bit. I don't think I'd be wrong either way, actually. Just waiting for my video to come up. Thanks, Sharon. They look like, no offense, they look like pimples. They're actually a lot pinker in real life. Like, they don't look like pimples in real life. But I see what you're saying. But I just wanted to bring in that pink. And it's like when you put embellishments around an animal, you have to make sure to avoid their behind. I have done that before, and it looks like the animal has been leaving embellishments as a present. Okay, I am going to leave that card there. So we've kept a pretty clean colour palette ink-wise today with our cards. I have used Versamark, I've used Pretty in Pink and Blueberry Bushel, which come directly out of the papers, so I haven't done anything heroic. I've just grabbed out of the papers completely, so that's what I have used. I did use some of the gold open weave trim, which is gorgeous. And I'm actually going to pop that away while I'm going, kind of. I don't know that I can bring the paper over, but I've got lots of little bits here. So we used the Wildflower birthday specialty paper, and this is actually the name of the whole suite. So if you didn't catch the start of the video, we have a suite sale at the moment. So for every suite or suite product, so any products within a suite that you purchase, you get 50% off the second product. So you could buy 15 products and you will, or 14 products, and you will get 7 of those at half price, as long as they are a part of a suite of products. They do not need to be from the same suite. They can be from separate suites. And what else? I would not be buying a bundle. I would get one piece at full price, which is normally the dies. The dies are normally the most expensive, and then you can get the stamp set at half price. So definitely look at the way you are adding things in your cart. Hey Bobby, yeah, definitely have a look at how you're putting things in your cart to get the best deal this month. So the sweet products are available, or the 50% off your second item. That is until the 30th of June. I do have my shop link in the description. I also at the start of the video showed the 2 kits that are coming. So we have the pop-up pals, and we have a scrapbook kit, and both of them are non-stamping kits this month. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I hope you enjoyed these Wildflower cards. I can't remember, what was I coming back with on Friday? I was going to come back with another sweet, and whatever sweet it was flew out of my brain. But I'll definitely be playing with whatever sweet I said. I'll go back and watch the video and find out which one it was I said, and that will be Thursday noon on YouTube. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.